here with Creators Couture, and in today's video I'm going to show you a little behind the scenes of my Photoshop brush magic and show how I was inspired by this. This is a look by Christian Dior, and it's for the Haute Couture Fall 2020 collection, and it caught my eye because I love, I've made some really cool tool inspired brushes, and it caught my eye over here with the little patchwork kind of motif on the skirt. And I thought that was really cool. And you know me, I always love a little bit of bling bling. And I loved, there's actually really beautiful, intricate detail, like drawings on here. I mean, total couture, the gold embroidery on there. I just thought that was totally dazzling. And so I was absolutely inspired by this, and I wanted to create something similar. But if you know me, you know I want to do things easier, faster, and more fun, and I don't like I'm always looking for shortcuts. So I used a combination of brushes like I normally do with any project. I usually don't just use one collection. I mix and match. I adjust them on the fly. And so I'm going to show you the little brush toolkit that I created to make these. And you can actually download these on my Patreon right away if you're a $10 and up Patreon member. And I've actually saved them even with the colors. So when I was creating this, I wanted to make like a little abstract, you know, motif. And I thought it would look really cool. And I actually turned this into a downloadable art. So I think it's fun. I think it's cool. And it gives you it really takes from some of the motifs here, but in an abstract, fun way. So to begin with, I had this gauzy background brush, and I was inspired by kind of this area underneath the tool, the kind of a nude color. So I created this square with this gauzy background brush. Now, I've saved these as tool presets, and you can load them as tool presets or ABR, whichever you like. I've also got a black lace brush that I put over that. So I made this really cool little lace brush, tool brush, from one of my tool collections. And this one was kind of I took a brush that I already had and I adjusted it a little bit because when I'm making new projects, I'm always tweaking and adjusting brushes to suit my need. And then I made these little patchwork elements, and I sampled colors directly from the image here. So you've got like a mix of colors. And if you're not familiar with that, you just go to your image and make a selection and go to Edit, Define Pattern. And that way it'll define that as a pattern, so all the colors that are in here will come out of your brush. And so that's how I get these nice little multicolor shapes. So I grab my pattern stamp tool. My patchwork backgrounds is cool because I adjusted a brush, but I put a little bit of a kind of a tool motif in that brush, so it's kind of fun. And I made them in all the different colors, like I'll grab like a blue one here. So that's how I made those little patchwork sort of things. And then I have accents, which are little, this is from another brush collection. This is from, I think, my textile and fabric inspired brush collection, and I have these nice little kind of strokes, and I'll grab, let's grab one of my peachy ones. And so I made these little strokes, so I put them, scattered throughout here in a sort of patchwork fashion. And then I added some gold because I love the gold. My eye always goes to the gold. So I made a gold accent brush, and it's already preloaded with some gold. And this one I kind of adapted from another brush that I had. So it's just a cool little brush, and it's kind of got a soft kind of effect. And if you want to know more, this is kind of I think I adjusted one from my 24 karat gold brush collection, but if you need to know how these work, you can refer back, and I'll put the links down below. And then we have got some other gold accents, number 2, which add just like a little bit of extra sparkle like you see here. So I just kind of added some of those and like added it to the bottoms. Hold on one second. Like the little sparkles you see here, and also like even on top of this. If you want it to stay on top of this layer, just click the lock And then that way, if you paint, it's only going to go on that layer. So that's cool. So that's the little golds that I used. And then I just, you know, made this layout and everything was great. So that is a little behind the Photoshop brush magic and how I made these really easily. And, you know, I didn't take time to like paint everything. And, you know, I'm always looking for shortcuts. So that's how I did it. If you're interested in the brushes, you can download them on my Patreon and this actual brush collection that I've already created. And excuse me, I will also link down below. The different collections that they're adapted from, so you can check those out as well. And if you have any questions, just let me know and stay tuned for more goodness. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you're subscribed to the channel.